everyone. This is Deborah. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the red-headed pileated woodpecker, but it's really not about the woodpecker per se. This is going to get a lot of people triggered. So during my divorce, I was renting a 200-acre broccoli farm, and my landlord said that this woodpecker was eating his house, literally, and he had spent like $2,000 repairing one whole side of the house. And he said, I'll give you $50 if you could shoot it, because he knew that I used to be a deputy sheriff. So I did some research, found out this woodpecker is, you're not supposed to shoot it. It's a protected species. But before I found that out, I didn't have a shotgun. So I happened to ask my son off the cuff, which I knew he never owned a gun in his life, but I happened to ask him if he knew where I could get a shotgun. Well, guess what he did? I don't think he was thinking, but he went and told his dad that, oh, mom's looking for a gun. Okay, now that triggered my ex into thinking that he was in danger. So and I even told my son it was about a woodpecker, right? This is why people should not get involved in divorces, because you just make an ass out of yourself, right? So his dad goes and tries to get a protective order, which he did based on this, you know, what my son had said to him. So now I have already left my ex. I'm living in our summer home. I have our grandchildren, and this was during the summer. One of my best friends lives across the street, the one I always go to Mexico and the DR with, her and her husband. This is before my back was operated on, because I got like 6 rods put in my back, and my back was really hurting. And my grandchildren were sitting on the couch. I was in my pajamas. It was late at night, and I think we were watching the old series Dark Shadows or something. All of a sudden, I heard a knock at the door, and I never ever had knocks at the door. Never that I know of. Never, I don't remember. Open the door, and there's 2 police officers dressed totally in black with their, I guess, what is it called? Technical gear on. And they go, well, we're here to serve you with this protective order. I said, okay, come on in. And they told me, you're not supposed to fax your ex, you're not supposed to call him, you're not supposed to send messages to us through a second party. So, okay. And so then they said, we know that you used to be a deputy, and we know that you have a weapon, and we want you have to give up your concealed weapons permit. I said, oh, okay, no problem. And then they left. So then immediately my neighbor comes and knocks on the door, and she goes, Debbie, oh my gosh, did you see what was going on? I go, no, I just got served. She goes, there were 20 cops up and down, this is 14th Street in Ocean City, hiding in the bushes, you know, ready to fire. Like, I go, what? That is how ludicrous, is the only word I can say. That's how ludicrous my ex was. I don't have a record. I've never been in trouble for anything. And have never threatened to hurt anyone, but yet somehow my ex was able to convince the Ocean City police that I was a threat, to that extent to have 20 cops in full technical gear with automatic weapons on my doorstep. My friend was like, she could not understand. And I said, listen, that's just my ex. That's just what he does. He makes my life miserable. So, I went to court and showed pictures of the bruises on my body that he had done, which was, direct contact. And I got a protective order on him with actual proof by pictures that I had saved from the bruises that he had given me. So, that is the red-headed pileated woodpecker story. Now, I don't know what happened to that woodpecker, but now here's the rest of the story. My landlord knocked on my door at the broccoli farm. This is in Westmoreland County, and he said, Debbie, I just saw your ex looking for you down the street. I just wanted you to know. I said, oh my God. So he was trying to find me, which would have violated the protective order. Now, he had actually called me once, which was a violation of the protective order. He also passed numerous messages over and over again to my best friend, who he conned her into having me sign over my fleet of trucks. It wasn't his. It was all in my name at the DMV, and that he had just harassed her to the point of no return, and now she was coming down hard on me. So, to alleviate all this stuff, I just went and signed everything over to him. I just wanted out. But I did take her and him back to court for violating the protective order, because he'd already violated it 3 times. I never violated it. And they had to show up giving me messages. It cost me about $500,000. Because any attorney at that time would have said, no, don't sign nothing. I never had that ability because he had harassed my friend so much. She said, I want him off my back. Yeah, there you go. So the judge, when he violated this protective order, I think one of the court clerks or somebody took me in this little room, and they go, what do you want your husband at the time's punishment to be, because he violated this? I said, I want the judge to give him a stern warning. If in retrospect, I wish I had said, lock him up. Lock him up. That's what I was just too nice. It's just too nice. So heed these words, people.